Why do thousands of women owe their life to the Hubble Space Telescope? I'll say it again. Why do thousands of women owe their life to the Hubble Space Telescope? Now name 1,000 women.
Hillary Clinton.
John
Name
Lennon.
them all.
Name every... You
Name every woman.
You're not sexist. Name every woman.
I think we should just call them all Mary and be done with it. That's it, you know?
Every woman. Shaka Khan. She's every woman.
Hey!
Very good.
I wanted to make that joke and I couldn't think who sang the song. And that's probably sexist of me, so...
Well, there we go. 999 to go, guys.
Okay, so starting point, I'm guessing there's a bunch of technology that was invented accidentally adjacent to space exploration. So I'm guessing that's a good... Like, I think the MRI was to do with going to the moon or something. So this, and it's specifically saying, why do thousands of women owe their lives to? So is it something to do with mammograms or cervical smears or something like that?
The two lady parts.
The lady parts, the lady operations.
I would love a podcast of just Luke listing sort of female, feminine sort of procedures.
Yeah.
I'd love that. I want to see how long you can go.
Also, I don't know how the Hubble Space Telescope will be connected to cervical smears, but if that turns out to be the actual answer here, it's spectacular.
Well, you see, Tom, they're cleaning the inside of the telescope, and the person's like,
No.
hang on a second.
No.
The telescopes use mirrors, and you got to use mirrors to kind of like see what you're doing when you're smearing.
Tell me you've never had a cervical smear without telling me you've never had a cervical smear.
with the three men. Oh, blimey. Okay, yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's just one guy cleaning the entirety of the telescope with a little tiny swab. There has to be an easier way to do this.
Well, to be fair, because you have to, like this is a total tangent, but you do have to have when you have mirrors in space and things like that, you have to have such clean mirrors that I wouldn't be totally surprised if they had to go over it with tiny levels of precision to make sure there was no dust. But I don't think that's what the answer is.
It's probably cleaner than most people's cervixes. Yeah, definitely, Luke. Yeah.
Services?
Cervixes.
Anyway,
Okay.
Cervices?
the way they clean telescope mirrors is often with carbon dioxide, with dry ice, because it will just blast all the dust away and then just sublimate off, leaving nothing behind. Also, not a good plan for a cervical screen. I tried to keep my face straight on that. It didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
So you're right, Luke. It is to do with developing specific technologies alongside the creation of the Hubble Space Telescope. It's to do with a computer algorithm to find meaningful differences in brightness.
Okay.
I think the easiest way to think about this is if we look at something that we solved for men about 50 to 100 years before the Hubble telescope was sorted, we'll be in the right region for when they sorted it for women.
No,
That's usually how those things go.
I think Luke might have been onto the right thing with mammograms there.
Guys, you both teased me for saying the two lady operations, but one of those was the right operation. So I'm guessing this is some kind of scan. They're doing a scan of tissue, right? And based on how much, whatever they use to do a mammogram, as in which type of, is it it's not an X-ray, obviously, but whatever they're sending through to scan the tissue, how sort of dense it is to detect, for example, a cancer, comes up as brighter or darker, and that technology was originally developed to look for something out of a picture from a space telescope.
Yep, you're pretty much there. So I think I'll just give it to you. It was a spin-off project that helped to improve breast cancer detection. So the Hubble Space Telescope was launched with a mirror, you're right to say mirrors, that had not been ground into the correct shape. The optical error meant that the initial images were fuzzy. Until a mission to fix the problem could be launched, scientists set about developing an algorithm to extract as much meaningful data out of the flawed images as possible. But medical researchers recognise the similarities between working with fuzzy Hubble images and mammogram images and employed the same techniques to advance their own detection methods. So you got there pretty quickly. I just wanted to hear you guys talk about breasts for a couple of minutes.
Well, most of it was about cervixes, unfortunately.
Well, you should listen to us talk off pod. That's all us three talk about all the time.
Right.
Yeah, me, Tom, Luke, cutting it up about breasts.
Don't drag me into this.
Tom, you started the group chat.
Yeah, man.
The Lateral Producers Club is at lateralcast.com if you would like more lateral, fewer adverts, and to support the show.